Good morning. Coffee ready, Kristen. 20th of January 2026. They woke me up with a really soothing one this morning. I'm very grateful. Don't know what it's called. All I could hear was time. Only time. They say time heals all things. I don't think it does. It just allows you to learn to live with it. So let's see what they want us to know. 6th house, that's Virgo, that's healing. Oh, we've got North Node, so the future, your destiny, and Scorpio, death and rebirth. So 6th house, we've got Cancer, so emotions to do with healing, so emotional health perhaps. The North Node, we've got Pisces, so sacrifices. And Scorpio is in the midheaven. And tenth house of ambition. So shared resources then. Let's have a look. Today's card is the Judgment card. We know about the Judgment of Solomon, don't we? Two women claiming the same baby. One woman's child had died, so she swapped it for the other woman who was a servant. And the servant was very brave and went to the judge and said, "This woman stole my child." And he said, "Right, we'll settle this then." And he got his sword out and he said, "We'll cut the child in half." The real mother wept and said, "No, give her to the other woman." And the other woman, because it wasn't her child, said, "Yes, yes, do that," because she, in her grief, she didn't want anyone else to have what she couldn't. So, thankfully, although he seemed a cruel man, Solomon gave the child back to its natural mother, because he said no mother would do that to their own child. So he might have gone about it the wrong way, but justice was served. It's also the year of the rooster, because it's the phoenix rising from the ashes. So it's about rising. It's about walls that you built for yourself. Vulnerability. It's about the destruction of those walls, the walls of Jericho, the angel coming down and blasting those walls. I don't know where Jericho is at the minute, but around that area there's a lot of blasting going on, isn't there? It's about the name Joshua. And Gary and Sandra. So, well, better do that again, because I thought it was funny when I dealt the cards out. There's some in this deck missing. So, obviously, I was meant to realise that. So the number 20 then, it is neutral because it's today's card, so it has no meaning unless it comes out again. You shouldn't just judge others lest you be judged yourself. So don't cast judgment on others without being sure of your facts. Someone's being found out. And justice is about to be served. We've got the twins again. The Jewish faith, David, Mercury, Gemini, and choices. What did I say about time healing wounds? We begin this journey wounded. Enough is enough. Stick a fork in me, I'm done. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger, because it is only the shell that is dead. The soul lives on. The eclipse, again, 17th of February, I believe, Chinese New Year. The swords are starting to fall out. We are getting over the grief and learning to live with the pain. Because through that pain, we grow. This is the mother energy. Poppies, the military, agriculture, May the 31st, November the 11th. This is growth. This is Taurus. This is Venus. This is the boar. It's those in uniform, like I said. But above all, it's mothers. Happiness returns. Excuse me. However, there is trauma from the past, recent or otherwise, possible child abuse. Something or someone returning from the past to be dealt with. And you must make the right choice, 6 or 24, 3 or 30. So we have Abigail, Elaine, Natasha, Gregory, Joshua, and Lauren. We have Emily, Catherine, Susan, Aidan, all there. But choices. You are protected. Archangel Michael, greatest warrior, who the finder of lost souls. So whoever is lost is found and protected. Someone's being found out for their lies, deceit and theft, trying to take credit from others, be that financially or otherwise. And there it is. We are going to rise from the ashes. Whatever it was that broke us, we now rise. So far so good. 30, 6 and 24. Massively important positive energy. Moving on from this grief to calmer waters. We may have to leave something or someone behind, especially the baggage. Don't take the baggage of the past with you. It will sink your ship. 6 weeks, travel across water, perhaps. Someone here is closed off, not open to love. Their emotions are still. There's boredom here, apathy, 4 months, and impatience. Impatience for our ships to come in. Stamping your feet ain't gonna get you it. 3 days. Yeah, no longer dwelling in the past. We realise the past is over, the future's not promised. We must live in the now. Build a bridge, get over it. Suck it up, buttercup. Stop crying over spilt milk. There is another action being taken in the next 8 days that you're not going to like. Something out of the blue to astonish you. There is love here, unconditional love, Cancer energy. We talked about that. It's in the 6th house, is it not? I think it is. or the North Node? Which one is it? Let's have a look. Cancer's in Jupiter. And the 6th house of healing. So we're healing our emotions. We're filling our own cup. We're loving unconditionally, especially ourselves. Not in an egotistical way, just knowing that that cup has to be full or we can't fill others. And there's the North Node. There it is. When we face the chaos, out of chaos comes order. There will be hope, healing and freedom. Do not lose hope. There's your North Star, your guardian light. Get out there, socialise, network. Your wishes and dreams will come true when you do. Don't dim your light for anybody. 17. What did we say? 17th of February. The Chinese New Year seems to be very important. But there is a loss of friends, marriages, someone here that binds herself to the material world and cannot rise with us, I'm afraid. It's possibly problems with the neck and throat. It's Taurus energy again. It is schools, it is teachers, any or all of what I say. It is Simon, Peter, Mark, Diane, and keys, lost keys. 523, the first negative card we've got, but it's external to this situation. So it's something that it influences this situation, but does not involve you so much. So maybe this deceit and lies is within a friendship or marriage or at school. If it's a health issue, it's the neck and throat. Unable or unwilling to speak the truth. Yeah. Something has got as good as it's going to get. It's going to take a lot of energy to keep it in that position because that is pure happiness. But it seems to be over because it's a 10. It can't stay like that without a lot of effort. Someone is no longer sacrificing themselves for some great cause. And Pisces is in the North Node. Well done, Spirit. So this is Pisces, the number 12. And as we like it, because that's Houdini, and he lost the key. He's done this trick many times before, but he lost the key and couldn't accomplish it. But if he's hanging upside down, he's prepared to turn his world upside down. All that water will come out of the tank. He'll stand on his own 2 feet. I'm going from his throat. Sorry. So he's putting boundaries in place, borders. It is not being the martyr or the victim anymore. So like we said, shining your light bright. This is escape. This is the chance to escape, but you will have to turn your world upside down. Feet and toe issues will be healed. Paul, it could be important. There it is again. There is lies, deceit and theft going on. Things going on behind your back. You aren't seeing a clear picture because somebody is deliberately skewing it. They're blocking your path to a higher level of being. This is the oak doorway. This is where Denver sits and he decides whether you are worthy or not. So just like Judgment Day comes, those who have done wrong will not pass through that door. A rejection, an opportunity missed. Someone was blind, but now they see. There has to be a fight. You can't sit and Pretend it's not happening. An apology may be needed. Chiron comes to heal, the healing, the Virgo energy, 6th house. It's those in uniform, those with a dark complexion, those with the scar on the leg, the limp, or the amputation. Slow and steady wins this race. Improvements financially and security-wise. And there's the Scorpio energy, filling your own cup, which makes a perfect partnership. So there are two people here that know their emotions, that love daily, unconditionally. A perfect couple. But it's definitely not that, because that's a separation. So they know what they want. An apology may be given, but not if you're not open to it. If you're sat on your backside watching Netflix, stuffing your face, thinking it'll all blow over, or you can just ignore how you feel. So, North Node then. North Node in Pisces at the moment, but according to the dice, we need to look at this is your life purpose, your destiny, your striving, your evolution, your growth, you're rising to a higher level of being, your latent potential, your choices, which is the Lovers, wherever it is. Is it? We've got the Lovers? We have got the Lovers. Oh no, I saw that earlier on, sorry. Oh, there it is, choices. And growth, which is... This is to fulfill your life purpose. It is your path, your destiny. It represents what the soul must become. It is unknown territory and not always a particularly comfortable place to be. The path is untravelled, and at the beginning of the journey it's inevitable that somebody wants to fall back, better the devil you know, the old ways, into the past. But we can't dwell there. They've told us that. Don't dwell in the past is over. You must bring only the positive, move on into the future, and don't take any of the baggage of the past. So the North Node in Scorpio. The path of mastering your power. The soul is learning how to use its considerable power for the good, to do the right thing. It is also the path of self-mastery and the application of your power. And in the 6th house, the task is to give altruistic service to humanity by whatever means. The node may be learning through a health condition or a vocation. There you go. So health maybe makes your vision clearer and you see exactly what you don't want and make the right choices for you. Let's see. Or the health of a loved one, the passing of a loved one may have brought things very, very clearly into view. And you see things from a different angle. Which is that. $24, there it is again. That's twice. So a choice, there's your choice. The Morrigan. The power. What do we say? Power, the courage and the strength. So it's time to have some courage and make that decision. Goddess of Death, Scorpio. As frightening as it sounds, the Morrigan may be one of the oldest Celtic goddesses and should really be seen as a keeper of death. She helps us transform. There it is. She is also seen as a healer and a triple goddess due to her many aspects of maiden, mother and crone. I met her on a journey once, and she was the gentle, caring being. Her message to me was this, as she drew what looked like a medicine wheel to health in the sand with the moon cycles around it. There is war within peace and peace within war. So there may be a war globally, well that's not unheard of, is it? Or a war within you. The two are interdependent, like a cycle, and just like the yin and yang. War is not to be feared, it is a natural part of life, something that we have to face so that we can bring order. The Morrigan comes into our lives when we really need some strength to make something happen. You know when enough is enough, there it is, enough is enough. The power to get from that kind of situation is exactly what you need to propel you forward in your power to get what you need. This is a time to stand your ground, to dig in your heels and be firm about what you desire, boundaries. Go after what you want and do not let anything or anyone stand in your way. The Morrigan shows us how to look at our shadow self, the aspects that we keep in the dark or are afraid to look at. She shows us that in those shadows lie our strengths, not our weaknesses. So all those of you in war who have been taught all your lives to hold your temper, to not have outbursts, to not fight, you are the people that would be heroes in war if you're doing it for the right reasons and for a good cause. So think of the things that you were told you should never do, you should never be. That's your upbringing, your faith even. What you believe to be true no longer is relevant. The past was not the now. Morrigan also shows us that what we perceive to be negative in a situation, so this may feel like a negative thing, this ending, may be exactly what is needed to create our peace and our desired outcome. So just like some forests need fires to regenerate, rising things to the ground, setting fire to it to begin again, just like the forest needs a fire to regenerate, so too is death and destruction needed in our lives in some shape or form. Death does not need to be a physical death. It can be an ending of some sort, something that makes it final, because if it didn't, you would keep going back. If you face a situation you do not understand, thank Spirit for it. Why? Because it is in your life for a reason, a lesson, an ending. It is not until after that battle that you will understand the gift that it brings. Right. Time. Only time will tell. That's what the song is. Time. Tick tock. Maybe the clock's running out. You're running out of time. This year of conception will be over on the 17th of February. Bridget, that is the day, St. Bridget's Day, that we started the Soul Poll on Facebook. Well, yeah, because it was something else before that, because we got a stalker, didn't we? So, Bridget then, she was a very beautiful woman in my life, one of Catholic faith. She had red hair, much like Bridget, and she was a good woman, a good mother. So let's see. Bridget is learning many other forms in many other faiths. Oh, she travelled a lot apparently. So what do we know about Bridget? Celtic mother goddess. Oh, there we go. So mother again. Well done, Spirit. So message from Mum. And knowing me, Mum, she'll be in everything if she can. Just to let us know she's still there. But it could be your mother. There we are, Bridget. Or like I said, a good friend's mother. Bridget is a triple aspect goddess. Her sacred flame was kept burning. So triple aspects again, 3. And that is 3 problems, because usually it's 3 blessings. So the number 3, and we've got 3 there with the mother number 3 and 30. So our sacred flames, so the flames that we need to burn this down and begin again. Ireland, her outstretched wings brush the earth with love. So unconditional love, for the Irish especially. The arts and crafts, creating good harvest, healthy babies, healing of emotional and physical wounds, bringing us clear sight. There we go. Finding the goddess Bridget in your card asks you to nurture your creative talents, whether it be in the vegetable plot, your womb, in the arts and crafts, or indeed in any situation you find yourself. You can invite in Bridget with her creativity to help you make new from old. So make, do, amend, don't go buying new at the minute. Bridget encourages you to see what can be done in a situation. And in a wartime environment, trust me, you won't be buying new things. You'll have to make, do, amend. Rationing maybe. Bridget encourages you to see what can be done in a situation, what the potential is that perhaps you were not aware of before, because you have to see things from a different angle. Go to sleep thinking of her, and perhaps she will visit you in a dream, bringing you inspiration, new ideas, creative solutions. Traditionally, she also brings relief from very long-standing health concerns. So again, this health condition. And the relief for some will be an end to pain, physical and emotional, and moving on to the other plane. But I don't think so, because that door is shut. So, traditionally, she also brings relief from long-standing health concerns, particularly those to do with eyes and vision. So seeing things more clearly, very important. Seeing things from a different angle. Because of a passing, things have changed your viewpoint completely. Life is short, don't waste it. Live it. Your loved ones want you to live your life, because in every smile you smile, they feel it. It brings them joy. And every tear that you cry, they feel it. They feel your pain, because they're connected to you. So stay happy. Live for them. We have the finch and the peach, and it's in the reverse, 36. My brother Tony used to have finches in an aviary in his garden. 36. There it is. Love is in the air when the finch and the peach appear. Well, there's the lovers. Make a choice. The peach, a sweetly scented, heart-shaped fruit, has long been associated with fertility, sexuality and love. And the lively finch symbolises exuberance, enthusiasm and excitement. But they aren't. You need to be open to it. Your timidity or unwillingness to take risks may be hindering your chances at love. Remember that vulnerability, while frightening, is essential to healthy relationships. So take those walls down, love unconditionally, and even if there's a chance that you may get hurt. Vulnerability, while frightening, is essential to healthy relationships. How do I show when I love them, others how I love them? Do I feel safe and supported enough to be open to new love? Because that's what they want. So, first time in a long while we've had things about love. This is a case of love and war, and a lot is hidden. Perhaps a secret love. Thanks for listening. Speak soon. Bye bye.